Hello and welcome back to the farm. Now, I spoke to Uncle. He said that if we get a bit low on money during this year, from what month we're on now till August next year, then we can ask him and he'll try and get out a loan for us for the farm to be able to get better equipment and stuff. But in the previous episode, we harvested both the fields and now we need to go and plant on the fields in the moment. So we've got the defend it here. Um, we're gonna go grab the cultivator, which is around the other side, and then we're gonna start on cultivating these fields. I do know that we are gonna try to plant wheat on both fields, just so then we can use the baler and stockpile on some bales to be able to sell or to use on animals. So that's gonna be the plan. We are also selling all of our wheat for the time being. My uncle has said that there is an animal dealer somewhere that I could possibly get in contact with and see if they have any chickens in stock. Because if they do, it might be worth getting some chickens for the farm, as all they need is the wheat that we harvest. This has already been done. No, so why was it trying to tell me it had? God knows. But yeah, so we're going to get these two fields cultivated, and then we will be right back with the planting. So that is this field done. In just a moment, we will send this over to the other field and get an AI worker in to help. Once we've done this last strip up here, we'll send the AI to go and do the other field. Whilst the AI is doing that field, we'll then start to plant this field and the field next door. So, just this last strip left to do. I don't know why the GPS didn't properly do the outline, but here we are finishing it off. And then, like I said, we're going to send this over to the other field, get that one sorted, and then, whilst that one's being sorted, we're going to get the planter out. I think it is already hooked up to the tractor. I'm not too sure. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's hooked up to nothing at the moment, so we'll get the yellow tractor out, we'll hook it up to the yellow one, and the yellow one I will use to plant this field whilst this is cultivating the other field. So let's get this going. Get out of his way, and we shall now run over here, getting our yellow tractor, and start planting the other field. So, we are now not planting. I haven't checked when we can plant this, so let's just check. So we're a month early, which is to be expected. So, what I'm going to do I'm gonna fast forward time till the next month, and we'll get this field planted. Okay, so here we are, early morning in September. Let's get this field planted. Uncle has informed me that we can get chickens. All we need to do is send off these cows to the animal shop to be sold. And once they have been sold, we can then proceed to get the chickens, which they'll just get delivered to the farm, as we don't really have transport for the chickens. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this whole field planted. Actually, in a second, we're going to pick up a animal transporter. We'll get the animals loaded up and get them over to the animal dealer in time for when they open, so we can get stuff moving with the chickens, so then we can start producing eggs and earning a bit more money. So I have spoken to my uncle. He was not impressed that I'm calling him at this time, but he has told me to head over to the dealership. There should now be a trailer waiting for us. I am hoping we can pull it with the car. If not, we might have to speak to the dealership about trading it in for a truck, which would be a shame, as this is my car that I came to the town with. I was hoping to keep it for a bit. But I guess it's what we're going to have to do if we want to own the farm. Obviously, we're not living in this city no more, and we're definitely not on my other farm, where I had both a vehicle to drive around town and the work vehicle for the farm. So we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, I am hoping we can pull this trailer with it as we reverse into it. Oh. So it doesn't look like we're pulling it with this. So I'm going to pack this up. I'm going to ring my uncle and see what he suggests we do. So my uncle rang the dealership. They've given us this tractor to borrow. So what we'll do now, we'll head back to the farm, and then we'll get the animals straight over to the animal dealer. Obviously, this vehicle is only rented for today, so whilst we've got it, we could use it at the farm. But the main objective right now, like I said, is just to get these cows from our farm to the animal dealer, where we can then say au revoir to them, and hopefully we get an alright amount of money for them, and then we can go and get some chickens and start producing some eggs. Fingers crossed with that. So we're just pulling back up to the farm now. I did have to ring up one of our other employees to come in to finish planting that field, so we can get these animals straight over to the animal dealer. I don't think they was too impressed when I rang them, but it's something we now have to do. So they should now be loaded up, and we'll see you when we get to the animal farm. We are now about a minute away from the animal dealer. It turns out that the dealer is right next door, so where we're pretty much leasing this truck from. The trailer is ours, so we just have to return that back to the farm and park that up. But for the meantime, pull up on into here. We can go into here, sell 3, which is, they're going to bring in about 3,400, which isn't bad. Obviously we can get sheep in the future, pigs, and obviously you get the cows with the water buffalo at the bottom. I'm not quite sure where we get goats from though. I know we can. There we go, goats. So we can get goats in the future. But that's them dropped off. We did contact the owner of the animal dealer, and he said he'll send down one of his employees to open up a bit earlier than usual. So that's why we've been able to drop them off straight away. We're now going to head straight back to the farm, where we're going to start piecing together the chicken coop. So our cow pen is now gone. So we need to go down to here, find chickens, and we shall place them exactly where the cows were. So selling the cows actually covered the chicken pen, which is perfect. And it couldn't have been any better. As it is only a small pen to begin with, we don't need nothing too fancy. It can hold 32. So I think what we'll do is we'll get 20 in normal, and we'll bring in 10 of the babies. Just so then we've got the future chickens, but we've also got the older chickens as well. But that also does open up now this whole big area behind them, where we could put sheep, we could put cows again, goat, pigs. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump into the truck, we're going to head down to the shop, we're going to pick up the chicken feed, and we're going to come back, feed the chickens and make sure that they're okay and ready to go. I do know that when the dealership opens, that they've said they're going to contact me, as someone drove past not that long ago and has seen my car parked up outside of the dealer, and they've been inquiring about it. So I've told them to give me a call later, and we'll head down and we'll find out what's going on and whether or not the car's going to be returning with me or staying with them. So I'll bring you along for that one, and let's head back to this dealership. So we are here at the dealer. As you see, my car's no longer parked out front. They have moved it over to the service area over there. They have, if we just go into this view. So it's now over there in their service area. They're waiting until 7 o'clock. At 7, they're going to open up shop and they're going to examine the car. And then they told me to drive back down and they'll let me know what's happening and if the client that has seen the car is still interested and wants to come and pick it up. So at 7 o'clock, they're going to open, they're going to give me a call, and we're going to make our way back here to see potentially if we're going to be losing our Skoda and picking up a different truck. So yeah, let's head back to the farm, and like I said, at 7 o'clock we'll get the phone call, and hopefully I'll be making my way back there to pick up a new vehicle. So I've just got off the phone from the dealership. They've told me to start making my way over there and they'll give me the quote on the vehicle. Then we can start looking at other vehicles, maybe test drive some of them, see what they're like. And then, yeah, I have just collected the tractor off the other employee. He's finished his field. So we're just waiting on the employee in the yellow tractor to finish what he's doing and make his way over there. We are just planting wheat, as obviously it's free food for the chickens. But what we're going to do now is we're going to head through here. We're going to head to the dealership and we'll see what quotes they've got and we'll see what vehicles they've got in stock for us to be able to test drive and possibly buy. So we're here. We're going to head straight over to the service centre because that's where we're going to get our quote from. Once we've got the quote, we need to then head over here, see what's in our price range, see what we can add to, and go from there really. Obviously, once the farm's been built up and we're, got a steady income, we'll then go out and get another Skoda RS. But until then, I do think this is going to be the end. Obviously, it's in perfect condition. It's 1 month old. It's not bad. 40,000 for that. So what we're going to do? They've told me that the client is on his way to come and check the vehicle. So we're going to head up to the shop, which is just over the way. We'll leave the tractor outside, and we're going to head on in and see what they've got for us to test drive. So these are the 3 vehicles they've got to offer at the moment. The dirt bike, straight off the bat, I'm most likely going to get the dirt bike with one of the others things, as it's just going to be easy for me to get around, go and speak to people, inquiries, quotes and stuff like that. We do have this though, which is new in the dealer. It is, well, it's a beautiful truck. That's all I can really say about it. So we're going to give them a test drive. We are going to start off with the bike. Sounds amazing. But we'll just take the bike around to the lot, and then we'll jump in the others and give them a proper test drive. So straight off the bat, dirt bike, like I said, it was a no-brainer. We're getting the dirt bike, obviously. It'll just be quicker and easier for me to get around. But it's these 2 that we're mainly worried about. We'll start off with the truck. Not bad. Not bad. The rear does slow down, which is good. It's an old truck, but with 0 miles on. So let's head on out onto the road and see what it's like. So this will be mainly just like transporting stuff around in now. This vehicle, and then the dirt bike will be for me just to go around, like I said, to get quotes and just other little bits really, like going to speak to people about work or about pricing, going to speak to local productions and seeing what they've got available for us. Just little things like that, really. But straight off the bat, it's not a quick vehicle. It doesn't need to be quick. Like I said, it's going to be transporting some of the goods, like the eggs from the farm. We have got some honey. My uncle rang me when I was on the way down there and told me that we do have bees on the farm. So this is an alright truck, like I said. Now this one I have dealt with in the past. I do know that the sides work, so we can roll down both sides as well as the rear. So that's always a positive. We do have tension belts on the rear which we can also use. So let's get this all fastened up. Let's give it a quick rip around the yard. Now it's not as good looking as the pickup truck, but like I said, it is now going to become a work vehicle for the farm. And it also gives me access to a trailer for the rear to make it a lot bigger. So I do reckon we're going to go with this and the dirt bike. So I'm going to head on back in now. We're going to speak to him, and we've been making our way out of here with 2 brand new vehicles. And whilst we're here, we might as well return the tractor. When I was on the farm, I noticed that we didn't need it for anything else, so we can return the tractor and we'll be walking away with the dirt bike and the truck. There we go, we're all loaded up. I did just receive a phone call though from a garage round the corner who have asked for me to pop in and have a chat with them. They are just over here. So we're going to make our way over there, we're going to have a chat with them, see what they can offer us, see what we can offer them. And then we'll make our way back to the farm and unload our new toys. So let's head up here and speak to them. Alright, so we have just spoken to them. They've let us know that if we ever want to use their system to put goods onto the train, like wheat and stuff, we can do. It's always good to know that we can use their facilities here to do so. They have also said that possibly in the future we might be able to sell with them, and who knows what else. But let's head back to the farm and let's get this truck unloaded. I did get a phone call off Grandpa saying that the seeder, the worker that's working on the seeding, has moved on to the next field. Like I said, we are just planting wheat this year as it's free food for the chickens and we can't complain. I know we bought an awfully amount of food for them already, but we can't complain with a bit of free food for the chicken. So let's head back to the farm and get this truck unloaded. We're now going to park this up in these bays here, just so it's out of the way and not getting crashed into. There we go. Turn that engine off. And she is. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today's episode. We finished planting off the field. I know we've not done a lot of farming ourselves today. Today has just been mainly just preparing everything. We do still have field 2 to go and sort out as well. But other than that, like I said, that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, be sure to show me some love. Hit that like button down below. Whilst you're down there as well, please don't forget to ding dong that notification bell so you know when I'm next live or uploading a video. Also, I have started to make a playlist of all these farming videos. At the moment, there'll only be 2 in there after this one goes live. But all the other episodes will be getting uploaded and put into that playlist. So once this series is ended and we move on to the next one, if you want to, you can go back, rewatch all the videos and show some support that way. But I've been James, and I'll see you in my next video on this lovely channel that we call GXD. Peace.